Okay, gang, shall we? Let's do it. Dishonored 2. I don't remember where we left off, actually. Oh, right. We've taken a boat to... Oh, to Serkanos. We're in freaking Serkanos now. That's right. And we had an encounter with the outsider. I'm just going to check and make sure that... Last time it did not retain... my graphical settings, but it looks like it has this time. I think I might turn things down just a little bit. It's not like you guys are going to notice a difference. And it might make my computer a little happier. Okay, so we're in the lady's boat again. What's the lady's name? Megan Foster. Right. We have to find Addermeyer Station, take a carriage to Addermeyer Institute. It is the best lead you have for tracking down the Crown Killer. I don't remember why that clue was given to us, but... Excuse me, okay. Dear Diary. Oh, starting a new year. I think I read this one already. Edge of the World. Dishonored. My father is lost. Turned to stone by Delilah. Those words don't even seem real. Witchcraft. Something I never would have believed possible. I think I read this too. I've seen these wonders for myself. Strange. Yeah, I've read that. I've read it. Audiographs too? Good grief.
Emily, I know times are hard. You're the ruler of 4 nations, and I won't pretend to understand the pressure
I have no
you're
maps.
under.
Sorry, Dad.
Only you and your mother before you
Oh.
know what that's like. Whoever's killing off your enemies is doing so for calculated effect.
I can listen to this
Undermining
just
us.
in my head?
I do know what it's like to be blamed for murders you didn't commit.
Ooh.
But trust me,
Crossbow. Limited resources. It's not what you're used to, living in a palace, but this is all the coin I could scrape up. Anton and I operated on a tight budget. And guess what? Now you do too. If it's not beneath you, Anton Sokolov, she means. If it's not beneath you, pick up whatever valuables you find along your way. We'll need ammo and resources to take down the people behind the coup. Hidden all over the city, there are underground black market shops. Look for a symbol depicting 2 hands, which means there's a shop nearby. Follow the signs. They'll guide you. Buying from the black market is against the law, but it could make the difference against the Duke's military. Sokolov is working on this crossbow as a gift for you. If you need it modified, those shops can help with that as well. Megan.
we'll find
Sweet.
this Crown Killer, and they'll pay. Tomorrow is the anniversary of her death. A sad day for sure. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years. You've held on to the throne. You've done what you thought was right for the people of the Empire. You drained the flooded district, kept the gangs in check, and yesterday we launched a magnificent ship bearing Jessamine's name. You're becoming the sovereign your mother wanted you to be, and I'm proud of you.
Okay, I saw Megan in there. Repair the things that got busted up in Anton's room when he was taken. It's been weeks now. No, scratch that. Not until I bring him back home. As a show of faith that he will be coming back. Unblock the storage door. Looks like something fell on the other side, and I really need to sell the stuff locked up in there to make some coin. Pay the port tax and look the other way fees to those Grand Guard bastards before they wonder who my passenger is this time. I'll do it when I get the money. If somebody ever overthrew a dictator pigeon, would it be a coup? I can't imagine what else you'd call it. Worst pun you've ever heard. Well, stick around, villainous idiot. There's plenty more where that came from. We are particularly good at them in this chat. Ooh, and I've got the heart now. Wait a minute, what? Why did it do that? Why did it do that? Crossbow, grenades, pistol, heart.
The downtrodden, the poor and forgotten. Mudbox beggars.
Dunwall seems so far away. I'll come back soon, Father. I promise.
Dreadful whale accounting. They spelled whale wrong. Sixth songs. Out 32 coins, docking and late fee, M. Tallinger. Eighth songs. 25 coins, ferry and cargo, Piccolo and Tate. Oh, Dreadful Whale. Okay. This is the boat's name. I forgot about that. Eighth songs, out 50 coins. Crust removed on hull. River crust. Ugh, gross. Ninth songs. 20 coins, new sextant. 5 coins, gave out coins to mudlarks. Chicken, potatoes, and oil. Anton seasick pills. Matches, length of rope. Night ferry of cargo. Solid rockfish. Barrels of oil, slime-covered mutton, carrots, and potatoes. I don't know why that's important, but okay.
Must be cursed. Daft old man, this is some shit. Back to that city. What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say.
Ooh, hello. Engine room. Trying to fix the secondary engine. Anton, your idea of improving the head gasket's sealing with a guano coating is the worst you've ever had. I'll make you sleep in the engine room if you don't fix your mess by tomorrow. Megan, if all investors were as delicate and short-tempered as you are, you and I would still be paddling around in carved-out logs. Megan, I made some mulberry cake. It's my own recipe, improved by Tivian spices. I left it in the galley. Anton, where are you, you old fool? I hope nobody hurt you. I'll find you, I swear. I miss you. What is her relationship with Anton Sokolov, and why did they get along so well? Anton Sokolov's kind of a monster. Chamber pot? I kind of thought that down here there'd be a way into that room up above. The one that's blocked.
The dude's probably not back from California. If we're lucky, the highway will be distracted by some corner working.
Oh. Oh, this is the bathroom. Okay. The head, rather. Yeah, I know. I do recognize that, villainous idiot. I recognize that the way that they talk about her before the Duke of Serkanos shows up. They're like, oh, yes, Anton something, something, something. I don't remember. They say something that's... He's on their side, basically. It makes it clear. But the way that he's portrayed in the first game, it's kind of like, oh, God, what an asshole. But, okay. I guess he's a useful asshole. Oh, hello. Galley. Shinderi Gift, a study by Imora Clipswitch. Oh, you know what I just realized, guys? I don't think I ever updated the game title. Twitch. There we go. On the effect of the winds on the Karnakan landmass and resulting economic positions. Whale oil. Liquid power. How astonishing that within those beasts, inside the oil harvested along with their, flesh, was enough power to see the Isles through these tumultuous years. And it all seemed limitless, but now the lights begin to dim. Our fisher folk say the great beasts are increasingly rare. Not all places will suffer this loss equally. Fellow natural philosophers, Karnaca has a unique feature, the cleft in Shindiri Peak, through which the winds are channeled and amplified. As whale oil begins to run short, with the cost of finding the remaining leviathans escalating beyond the worth of the oil itself, Karnaca will find itself ascendant among the Isles. I see. Law of diminishing returns, I think, is what they're complaining about there. Maxine Chaos. That's
You're
right.
When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I have played through Knife of Dunwall and Brigmore.
We've been en route for 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right. Wherever he is.
Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch.
Karnaca looks pretty from a distance, but it's a city on the way down. And the bloodflies are bad this year.
Ugh.
I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father and said Theodanus was a good man. Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world.
At the end of the Brigmore Witches, Dowd killed Delilah, but apparently that's not the canon ending. Blood of the Abel House. Chapter 4, Introduction. This chapter will focus on Adithia Abel, steward of Kulero. With sword in hand, she swept the marshes of raiders, sacrificing her life for Serkanos. We will provide newly uncovered insights into the exploits of Rabinos Abel, who built the ornate wooden bridges of Sagunto. Follow along as we map out the expansions occurring under the Abels, through which trade routes to the other isles were established, bringing riches to the nation-state. Even as waves of settlers continued to join Serkanos from Morley, the Abels balanced growth against Serkonan culture. In later chapters, we will detail the times of Theodanus Abel, true son of Serkanos. Brave and benevolent, he united the East and West as no other before him. Even the rowdy people of Bastilian swore loyalty to him. One isle, one Serkanos, united under House Abel. Lastly, we will settle on Luca Abel, who rules today, partaking in feasts and merriments of all kinds, bringing joy to our fair isle. Looks like Sokolov and Megan would play cards to pass the time.
Why is this here? It's Delilah.
Anton started it just before he was taken. They've got history, but he wouldn't say more.
Am I okay with extraordinarily vague? Oh! Good night, publican. Yes, I'm okay. If you would like to discuss the game, feel free. I would like to not know any results, but if you are vague about it, if you were to say something like, oh, yes, this character figures in interestingly later on, I'd be like, oh, alright, that's fine. But not something like, oh, yes, you have a choice of whether or not you get to kill this character later. That's too much information. For example. Megan, I'm in your ship checking things out. Looking for contraband. Or anything that might be useful. Alright, shall we do this? Ahoy! She's smoking a pipe.
All right, you've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
I see.
There were reports about tensions
Thanks,
rising,
idiot.
corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his
Villainous.
after-dinner
Yes,
stories,
I guess
you
that
know
makes sense.
that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the
Optimus.
Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around.
Something
We'll
tells
take a skiff to the shore when you're ready.
Something tells me this boat is going to be like the Hound Pit's pub in the first game, where this boat is going to be my staging area. Crown Killer strikes again. Dunwall citizens express shock. I think I've read this. Newspaper clipping.
This Dr. Hypatia. She seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire. So, the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect. Sokolov seems so much older now. It looks like the overland route to the Addermeyer Institute goes through the carriage station.
Just trying to get a feel for what we're looking at here. So that's where the next mission is going to take place, I take it. Addermeyer. Maybe this is something that she has opened up later on. Yeah, this is going to be like my resupply station for the next mission, I bet.
The jewel of the
A
sun.
whale!
My father's birthplace.
Even without eyes to look upon the world, I see so much. Once nearly all things were hidden. So many places I wanted to visit with you.
Cool. Hmm? Investigating Addermeyer Institute. This boat, Captain Megan Foster. She helped me escape the coup. But she's giving me the side eye when she thinks I'm not looking. She's all I've got for the moment, though soon I hope Anton Sokolov will be joining us. My old teacher, keenest intellect in the Empire. Filthy mouth, gone and got himself abducted. Megan says he was last seen being dragged toward Addermeyer Institute by the Crown Killer, which makes no sense to me unless the killer is a patient there. Maybe he needs medicine or something. But how can a deranged patient be working for the Duke and Delilah? Addermeyer's chief alchemist might know Alexandria Hypatia. She's been running this place for years. She's famous for curing the miners' diseases. If she knows anything, I'll make her talk. Alright, that's handy. I like having that. That reminds me what the hell we're doing.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Yes.
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Ooh. Cool. Find Addermeyer Station and take a carriage to the Addermeyer Institute. It's the best lead you have for tracking down the Crown Killer. Karnaca Docks. Karnakadaka.
I'd take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station.
The hills over there look really trippy. What the hell?
Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaka. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Delilah Caldwin
Watch
poster.
yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Something is blood. Something tells me,
Not safe, they say. Well, I got news for them. It ain't never
we're not going to kill the Crown Killer this time. That would be very early in the game to be killing
Welcome to
a main bad guy.
stranger. No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here at the docks.
What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
The dreadful whale. No, it's not on the registry. Maybe one of the recent importers from War.
Let's give it a day or two. She's still there.
Oh, gee, I can't even understand what's going on.
Okay, talking to himself is funny.
Alright, that's Adamire in the distance.
Right there?
Maybe a little more. Damn, the light is amazing, but I'm going sunblind.
How the devil am I going to get out
The
there?
ocean shimmers.
Train, I guess, huh? Bandera
He's still
Beecham
eating
Sawmill.
All the blood flies and all. I'm not sure it's safe.
Of course,
I mean, I trust my butcher, but how can you be sure there aren't any of those filthy grubs?
Oh, look! They've actually named me as the Crown Killer.
Tastes like shoe leather, but it's better than eating blood fly larvae.
Okay, so I'm here. I need to get to Addermire Station. Got it. Okay. Wall of Light. Overseer's offices. Addermire Station. I wonder what the different shaded buildings mean.
All right?
I only buy meat if I see the animal killed in front.
Did somebody just say crooked cock? Oh,
Your face
playing
is
dice?
covered. Are you worried someone might recognize you?
Oh, I won't say.
Are you coming tonight?
I don't see any signs of Pharaoh. He seems to be late.
Or maybe we're early.
He should be here with the Red Shark. This is unacceptable. I have a very tight schedule.
Don't worry, you'll make it eventually. If not today, then tomorrow.
Is that a joke? Santiago Fisheries have a reputation to maintain. We have clients all over the Isles. Do I need to remind you that fish is a delicate cargo?
I didn't get in trouble.
We can't afford any delays.
So that's good.
It's fermented red shark, which is a nice way of saying
Yeah, I'm actually fine with them putting it to rest for now. If they have a story to tell, I would love for them to revisit it. But if they don't, they feel like they're done, that's fine. I'm happy to see them be done with it when they feel like they're done, rather than push it on for the sake of making more money.
What was your cut, Ramus?
Equip the heart. What did it say?
Hands out, begging and whining.
Without fault or reason. Small without remorse. This path of yours leads you astray.
Interesting.
Sack of shit. Turned on your own people.
That's it. You pushed me. This is your fault.
a body here? Huh? What?
The hell happened there, dude?
I'm Sakonan blood through and through.
Okay.
Been here all my life.
So what do we got? We got our far reach. That's it. And I have 3 runes, do I? Yes, agree completely, Walter. Wish other franchises would do the same. Summon a shade of yourself that attracts enemies. Dark vision, see better in darkness. Observe living beings through wall. That is handy. I remember using that a lot previously in the previous game. Summon a void spirit to enthrall humans or hounds. Mesmerize creates a void entity that captivates 2 humans or hounds. It requires 6 runes, so I can't do it soon. Then removes their short-term memory. Only those mesmerized can see the summoned entity. Allies of those enthralled will notice their strange behavior and suspect a hostile presence in the area. Mesmerize will always enthrall the closest living target. Use it to avoid a group of enemies who will be unaware of what's happening around them, or use it in combat, enthralling enemies and making them vulnerable to your attacks. Doppelganger. Domino. Link human targets so they die or fall unconsciously together. Oh! Domino links 2 human targets. While the power is inactive, any action taken affects all linked targets. For instance, quickly incapacitate multiple enemies using a single sleep dart, reducing the risk of alarm. Or kill multiple linked enemies simultaneously if outnumbered in a fight. Combine Domino with other powers to create surprising and interesting effects. For instance, summon a doppelganger and link it to an enemy. Any damage you deal to your own doppelganger will be shared by the linked enemy. Assume a stealthier form for a short while. Visibility is reduced, making it hard for enemies to detect you. Assassinate or incapacitate one enemy before returning to physical form. Enhancements. Throw objects farther. Increase your health. Block to deflect projectiles. Focused slide. Superior deflection. Adept parry. Snap reaction. Agility. Bloodthirst. Build up adrenaline in combat, then trigger brutal melee fatalities. Bone charm crafting. Craft your own unique bone charms with some chance of corruption. Turn enemies to ash as they die. Whoa, there's lots of interesting powers. I really want to try the... Wait, where's the linkage? Domino. She needs her own blink. I know, blink would be awesome, but we've got this far reach. What are these? Pull objects toward you and catch them in midair. Includes corpses and unconscious bodies. Decelerate. Pull enemies. Ooh. Gosh, this is tough. I think I'll take dark vision just because it's so damn useful. And then I think I'm gonna save up for Domino. That sounds fun.
If I can just make it through this shift, I can go and have a lot of...
I'm tired. How long, my dears? How long must I endure in this shadow
It's a new thing, needing money.
I told her it was the wrong kind of oil, but they don't want to listen to me. Next time, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wait, I want to see. What's my range on things? Rune? 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 It's a lot of runes, and there's a bone charm over there somewhere.
Somebody's not feeling well.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassinations conducted in the name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. The Grand Serkonan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnaca. Compliance is mandatory.
Is the rent on time?
Just kind of taking in the environment here.
Who's gonna say?
I'll get the scars tomorrow. Wanna buy one?
Your friends in time of need, proudly serving the Duke of Serkonos, striking out against those who break the law. Grand Serkonan Guard. Alright, oh, this is it? Thought maybe there'd be like a way up. Or way in.
I told her, if you want my advice, just pay the fine and be done with it. No use making trouble.
Is that gonna get me up there? It's a weird looking effect. It is like Blink, yes, quite a bit. Oh, there's a black market shop.
Let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Caldwin I.
That's the life.
Imminent arrival
The
of
same
His
nightmare
Grace
again last
Luca
night.
Abel, Duke of Serkonos,
I wish I could
now
leave
royal
this city.
consort to the Empress. For 3 days following the Duke's return to Karnaca, all official government activity will be
He's made a
put on
dog's
hold
breakfast
as
out of the whole thing.
recovers from
And
his
who's got to
travels,
clean it up?
and
Me,
additional
of
tariffs
course,
will be
as
levied against
always.
foot traffic near the Grand Palace.
Black market shop. There's the two hands.
In the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. This year's bloodfly concern is the most...
Blood flies. Something tells me the blood flies are gonna be like, people can still see you when you do it, unlike Blink. Ah!
not disturb it. Any attempts to practice the
Thanks,
criminal
Max.
right
Something tells me the blood flies are gonna be like the rats.
severely. Contact the Grand Serkonan Guard at once. The guardsmen on site will handle the situation and determine whether any fines are...
Brawlier. Oh, good. That'll serve me just fine.
Somewhere near they hold hands. They drink poison together. This old couple. A banker tricked them out of their home.
What have you got for me? Oh, you're kind. Thank you. If you want to get past that wall of light, I've heard people sneaking through this blood fly infested apartment.
Perfect for maxing
Going
chaos.
through there will get you to the other side of that Grand Guard checkpoint.
Hey, thanks, you old bum.
Let's hope you never need help.
He gave me the information that he had. And then he was like, hey, wait a minute. You're taking my stuff.
Hey, come here.
Huh?
I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
Is that
I'd
the
like to
idiom?
get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
Okay. Ah. What? Ooh, to stealing a body?
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Welcome. Your face is no concern of mine.
Gear. I have 5 of 10. Huh? Location of sunken supplies. Oh, her extremely vague reasoning for wanting it. Yeah, sure. That's kind of twisted, I suppose. That looks so cool. It's like it's phasing in and out of reality or something. Okay, I'll take it.
I'll take that deal. You won't regret it. Glad we could do business.
Almost like it's blinking. Yes, actually. Yeah, that's probably good. Upgrades.
This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
Should have looked at this first. Damn. Okay. Something to remember for next time.
Deal with strangers.
Oh, that's the rune. Lock rune. Hang on a second. I don't trust this. I'm afraid if I do something, it's going to start a fight. Unlock rune. Lock rune. Unlock. Oh, I see. The other items around the periphery of the screen disappear or are made less visible. Okay, got it.
He has a charming smile. That's how he gets them to trust him.
Really?
A terrible mistake.
Breakable door? Does that mean you can't break it? Okay, fine. Okay, I want to see if I can get up there. Something tells me my blink isn't my blink, not my blink, you know what I mean. What is it called? Far reach isn't good enough. Not quite. Can I stand on you? Will that bother you? Alright, fine. It's not gonna work. It's just a lantern, right? Yes. Good night, Max. 10 out of 10 headache. Ooh, sorry to hear about that.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly and don't get too close to the nests.
Blood fly infestation.
Had any money. They're dead, and the place is infested with blood flies.
Carl, going through there puts us on the other side of the wall of light.
If you want out of the city as bad as I do, this is our chance.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
Abandoned diary. Second day, month of wind, 1851. From my window, I see you once a week. You lean against the light blue wall and open a book. I've noticed you have two hats, one of straw and the other of fabric, both light in color. You avoid the sun, a kindness to your pale skin, though I've never seen you roll up your pants higher than your ankles. Modesty, I wonder? Hi, Diesel. Welcome. That's a particularly creepy face you've got there. I wish I could go outside again. Deep in the silver mines by dawn, I rarely saw the light of day myself. The accident happened almost 5 years ago. The explosion threw me onto my belly, crushing most of the fellows from my crew along with my legs, culling down tons of black rock and earth. Hi! Their muffled groans of agony stay with me even now. I am unfit for mining or any other work. Most of my days are whiled away as I sit in this crooked chair looking through my window. Slants of sunlight ease the pain in my legs for a couple of hours each day. My heart waits for the next sighting, for the next time you take your rest in the shadow of the cool blue wall. Oh, this is just a different way into here. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see a way. I see a way. I see a way. Just making sure there's nothing else in here first. The blue wall. Shit! God damn it. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to see about, zooming. There's a way I can zoom. Is it Alt? Shit, I forgot. Spyglass. Z. For zoom. Her. I wonder if it's her that the diary spoke of. Okay, well, anyway. Oh, shit. Didn't want to do that. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. Damn it. Hopefully there's nobody in here. I want to see, I think it's the same rune that was down in the store. I'm pretty sure it's the one down in the store. It seems very quiet, I know. It's a little eerie. Stinging bolts. Letter to Mr. Weatherby. Mr. Weatherby, you'll have to hire a new shop assistant, and it won't be me. If you want the job, you just have to go get the shop key from my former assistant, you said. Here's the address, you said. Well, sir, you forgot to add that the guy didn't quit, but died somewhere in a building so infested with blood flies that the Grand Guard condemned it. How's anyone supposed to get that key back? There are lots of things I'd do to get a job, Mr. Weatherby, but suicide isn't one of them. I know you'll ask some other poor guy, more naive or more desperate than me, but let me tell you one thing. That is not fair. Carlito Molina. That is Carlito's way. Okay, I think we've exhausted this space. Report all theft. Actually, now that I think about it, I want to go back upstairs. I wonder if they care if they see me. Probably not. That's just the door into that guy's apartment, right? Oh no, into the building.
You can find all sorts of good stuff in bloodfly nests, if you're sneaky and you've got the stomach for it.
Checkpoint enforced. I'm gonna get up there.
I miss the time when I could go to sleep without wondering if I'd wake up.
Even the familiar parts of the city are starting to feel dodgy. That's no way to live. Think, do I? At least I have a job, which is more than he can say.
Don't mind me.
This nonsense with the Duke and the new Empress.
Oh.
Bad for business.
She's just a regular lady. I thought she was gonna have something to do with the one diary. Okay.
I'm being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the clue that I'm in hostile territory now. That's nice. What? Oh. Play your way number 2. The Wall of Light is a dangerous security system from the age of the Rat Plague. Those not attuned are burned to ashes upon passing through. This Wall of Light is powered by a windmill, but others are fueled by removable whale oil tanks. You can bypass this Wall of Light in a variety of ways. Shut down the windmill to disable the Wall of Light. Explore nearby apartments to find an alternate path. Brave the bloodfly-infested building back toward the dockyard. Possess a rat and find small passage. Climb through the window above the Wall of Light.
You miserable rat. I I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you. Please, you gave me no choice.
I didn't see where the wall of light
It's too
is.
late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next? This is how we get rid of snitches. If anyone asks, he just ran through it. Yeah, we couldn't stop him. Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems?
Don't worry.
Mortal Engines is such a dumb idea. I can't wait to actually see it in action. Yeah, I saw the trailer and I was like, that doesn't do anything for me.
The wind won't run dry.
Unless something
There's the
happens to
wall of light.
windmill, these break down just as often in a different way. And they also overcharge sometimes.
The wind picks up too strong? Like in a storm?
Right. And if that happens, trust me, don't stand too close to the wall of light.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Is somebody gonna be up here doing the rounds? Don't see anybody. I've heard the books are good. I know nothing about them. I mean, it's Peter Jackson. Who knows? It might be good. I don't know. It just looked like another CGI fest. Like it was so much CGI.
Tasted awful. That weren't no blue-jawed hagfish. River crooks is more like
Okay, now let's see if there's a way to turn this thing off. Servicing the windmill. Corporal Ritello. If that engineer comes back to service the windmill, do not go up the ladder to throw the shut-off lever for her. It's not your job, and I won't have my squads taking risks like that for their department. They're not Grand Guard. If the lead engineer is afraid of heights, it's her problem. How she expects to work on the windmills without being able to climb up the shut-off. To the shut-off, I have no idea, but I don't care. Captain Figuera.
Wait, I'll have a look over there.
Detective Pikachu looked surprisingly fun. I hate to admit it, it sounds really stupid. But it did look fun. Equip the heart. "14 and 12 meters away.
Verse in this.
I didn't mean to read that. I meant to carry his body. There we go. Oh, I should probably read that though, huh? Let's read that really quick. Hang on. Secret letter to brother... what? Secret letter to Brother Harold. Good Brother Harold. Last week when we talked... oh, what a state I was in. It was good of you to take me aside and lend your advice. I have taken it to heart, and I know you are correct. Yes, I will need to be purified through ritual. Ah, what a road I have ahead of me. I know it well, for you may not know, but I endured the ritual once before, but 3 years ago. Though I was young and strong, I came within an inch of death. If I may impose upon you once again, would you be so kind as to not mention our conversation to anyone? I will arrange for the ritual, of course, very soon. Though I confess, ever since our talk, I feel much better. No comparison to that agitated state in which you found me. Peace and clarity have returned to me, truly. I do feel better. In all things, Brother Chester. Honestly, I think the Pikachu thing is probably more so Ryan Reynolds than anything else. His voice alone was lots of fun.
I've seen cities go bad before. Smelled the rot. So have you. 15 years ago in Dunwall. Did you miss it? That year that made you who you are? Don't deny it. Rats in the cradle.
I think it was cats in the cradle.
Smoke rising from burning bodies. An entire city crying out. Now it's happening again. Welcome back. Welcome home. People like you and the Crown Killer are a part of places like this.
Okay. There's still a bone charm? Bone charms provide minor supernatural benefits. Locate them by listening for the song they emit or use the heart to detect them from further away. By default, you can activate up to 5 bone charms at once. Bone charm. Blah, 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 blah. J to equip. Agile recovery. Recover from falls slightly quicker. You know it. Have 3 runes. Oh, 1 more and I get Domino. That'll be fun. Maybe don't stand next to the exploding easel.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is...
Huh? What? Someone protect me!
Shut up, lady. I'm trying to help you. Just a little nap. With your buddy there.
What? You've been found guilty of standing in my way. Let's see what you've got.
Oh! Ha ha! Running away, eh? Actually, I wish you hadn't run away. I'd like to have killed you and gotten rid of you. Yeah, we're murdering. This is a Max Chaos playthrough. Maxine Chaos. I mean, I'm not trying to murder. What the hell, I can't get through. Not trying to murder, but if it happens, it happens. Bone charm there. Can I open that window? No, I cannot. Oh. Our first encounter with blood flies, huh?
No way.
Okay, what happens if I just walk up and hit the nest? I bet they get pissed. They're not gonna attack me?
Hey, what happened here?
Nope, can't control the blood flies. Try to shoot the crossbow bolt though. Nope, that didn't work. Thought they said that there was like good loot to be had in a blood fly nest. Unless this is what they meant.
I can't take this anymore.
Okay, blood flies aren't that bad. Whoa, shit! God damn it. I thought I had this selected. I thought the blood flies were going to be like crazy, but they're just kind of annoying. The hell? Hello? Get up here even? Wow, this is taking me way further out of the way than I thought. Ah. Bone Charm. More Legends trailer. It's... I feel like, looking at the trailer, it seems like it's the kind of movie that I would like. Except that it looks like the entire thing is a green screen. And it looks like blatantly green screen, too. Where it's like, ooh, ugh. Just does not look good. I'm just kidding. Rid of flies was that easy. Yeah, no kidding. Especially ones that bite you. Second one now. Exacting aim. Your crossbow bolts inflict slightly more damage. Abandoned notebook. Oh, God. Blood flies did a number on that guy. It was the month of Earth, 3 years ago. The sky over Karnaca was full of stars. I remember it all clearly because that was the day I lost my position at the Royal Conservatory. I spent the night on this very roof, drinking and staring up at those points of light so far away, looking for some kind of answer. One constellation stood out, a whale with a bright blue star for an eye. It was beautiful, comforting somehow, like it was watching over me. And the day after that, with my head still pounding from drink, I found something in a puddle in the street. made of whalebone, carved with odd markings. A good luck charm, I thought, and it worked for a long time. Everything got better. But now my luck has left me. Like everyone I cared about and everything I've owned. It's silly, but I came back up here hoping that if I could see that kindly star-eyed whale in the sky again, maybe things would pick back up. I'll wait here, watching. When it comes back, I'll wave at it and hope for another blessing. I don't know what else to do. Yeah, 2 CGI. Again, looks like the kind of movie that I should be into. This must be a big ball of endless mud. Sounds awesome. Hopefully it looks cool too. Sometimes with trailers though, the CG isn't quite finished. You know, they're still putting like the finishing touches on it, so I'm used to trailers looking like, ooh, that looks rough, and then when you get into the movie you're like, eh, okay, no, it looked pretty good. Weekly fee. Paolo! Here's the money for the week, but I think we should renegotiate a price. With all the raids and curfew decreases, the crown killer and whatnot, folks just aren't buying as much drink. I thought your part of the bargain was at least keeping the Grand Guard and cursed overseers occupied. We ain't happy, that's all I'm saying. Priscilla B., on behalf of the Wine Purveyors Association. Hang on a second. Is this the thing I can get up to? I feel like that's... This column looks conspicuous. Like there's... It's a chimney, I suppose. Okay, fine.
Anarchy will befall this city. A chaos not seen since the time of the Great Burning. Karnaca has but one chance to save itself, and that is to return to the fold. To take solace once again in the litany on the White Cliff. Let not the wanderer into your home, friends. Avoid the stranger, for their time to sink roots into the bedrock of the community has passed. Those who wander are untethered by family and neighbors for reasons true. It is oft because they have turned their backs on tradition and on the seven strictures themselves. A wanderer is a friend outside.
He continued to do his lean before he's like, oh, wait a minute. Feeling a little sleepy.
Great peril, brothers and sisters.
Even if I still look on the world, I see so much. Once nearly all things were hidden.
Oh, wait. Did I get a fourth? No, I only got 3. Why did I think I got a 4th one?
Away from the Abbey of the Everyman. Those leading this city would gamble with all.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the Isles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if but the most
sounds funny.
Resolute overseers would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct.
We will brandish the light or the flame.
Nice work, dude. That was good.
Our charges from everlasting.
Overseers? Oh, shit. What song is that? That's, Nat King Cole sings a version of that song. God damn, what is it?
Something is amiss. Some heathen grown bold by these times. I shall not abide the footfall of a blasphemous wanderer.
Who's saying that? Ancient music. Excerpt from a longer work. Throughout the natural world there are ripples that we can barely perceive with our senses, and ancient music permeating everything and as fundamental structural rule. Through it, you can work wonders without violating the natural world or begging favors from unfriendly spirits. Throughout my studies, I have found a 17-note scale derived from this phenomenon. With the right equipment, those notes allow for astonishing effects. Not the least of these is the ability to calm the turbulence originating in the void, which we attribute to the outsider. Nat King Cole is lovely. Very talented. I feel like in the conversation about great singers, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, Bing Crosby, he often gets forgotten, but I swear that's a real song. What? Why can't I can't knock him out. Well, should I kill him? I can't incapacitate him.
Hey, who is...
What the hell? Where did he go? Whoa! Is he alive or dead? He's dead. Okay. That was really odd. Sleepy darts. Yeah, I could have. I've only got 2 left, though. I wanted to save him. It doesn't matter now. Unsent letter to the High Overseer. Esteemed High Overseer Kulan, I hope you're in good health and not too nostalgic for Way Gone, which I'm told is striking this time of year. Forgive my stream of letters, but our problems in Serkanos are significant. He is the Spider-Man. And I'm Batman, yes, that's right. Tukabel is a travesty. Oh. Interesting. The overseers dislike the Duke. Openly disdainful for the Abbey, and yet I must maintain relations with him for the welfare of this nation. You've been called an unifier, something the Abbey greatly needed after the horrors of the Rat Plague, so your guidance would be of value. Under the Duke, the streets here are overrun with cutthroats. Paolo and his gang grow bolder every day. Lastly, my recent correspondence with our oracular sisters has been troubling. Their responses have arrived after marked delay, and their recent proclamations possess an unusual cadence. I'm presuming he's talking about witches. Yours in faith, Vice Overseer Liam Byrne. So here's a question for you, Dave. Is it only in Great Britain, then, that Mortal Engines takes place? How do the cities on wheels get across the channel, for example? Sister Allison, Recorder of Proceedings. Oh my god, okay. Also present, Sister Anne, Sister Margaret, and Sister Tabitha. The following is the true and complete transcript of the utterings of Sister Anne, Oracle. More incense, please. Yes, the past and the future meld. I am without body, dust all about me. So thick my vision falters. It is greed in palpable form, hiding 1,000 evils. Oh, look, my sisters, heresy! 10, no, 20 wretches! Servants of the void, vile worshippers of the outsider. They are assembled here, there this very moment, in a hidden alley, the ground slick with fishmonger's detritus, in the heart of the dust district. I am moving on now, still wrapped in dust. Nearby, nearly blinded, yet I sense something. Other blasphemies hide nearby, as a strange taste in my mouth. What is this? Here there was a pause so long that Sister Tabitha finally broke the silence. My sister, has your vision ceased? Or if not, what do you observe? And Sister Anne answered thusly. I have a message for the Vice Overseer. Tell Byrne to end this needless meddling into the conservatory. And now Sister Anne will be needing some rest. Thus ended the session. Truly and complete in detail, Sister Allison. Entire world is pretty boned. Okay. Channel dried up. Hello. Is combination needed? What's going on here? Yes, combination is needed. Damn. I didn't see anything about a combination. 7 strictures. Excerpt from... We've read this before in the first game, I think. Surround your innermost being with these strictures and you will be safe. The 7 strictures are our core principles taught and reinforced by an overseer across the Isles. From these principles stem all manner of rules, social codes, and beliefs about the cosmos. 1 wandering gaze, 2 lying tongue, 3 restless hands, 4 roving feet, 5 rampant hunger, 6 wanton flesh, 7 errant mind. All these behaviors must be restricted in order to keep one's heart free from malevolent influences. They are the inroads of the outsider. I was hopeful that there would be a clue about the save combination. And we're completely on a tangent here. This is not part of our mission. Vice Overseer's predicate
Vice Overseer
logic.
Liam Byrne.
Bended in the ceiling by some hitherto unknown assailant. Okay, yes, I got that. How though? Hell if I know. We go for whiskey and cigars? I would love to. Indeed, I think so. Yep, poor bastard. Too bad he doesn't have any information on his safe combination. Ooh, fire hardening treatment. Damn. I don't want to have to force it. That would take forever. Have I been in there yet? Yeah, I have. That's where I killed these 2 dudes. Or rather, put them to sleep. Remember the 7 strictures. Ah, here we go. Especially rampant hunger, roving feet, restless hands. Rampant, roving, restless. That's what I needed. Rampant, roving, restless. Hello? What the hell's going on in here? Okay, wait. Rampant, roving, restless. Rampant hunger is 5, roving feet is 4, restless hands is 3. 5, 4, 3. Oh, it's the 7 strictures. Litany on the White Cliff. Excerpt from a series of Overseer invocations by High Overseer Abram Templeton. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd, for the foggy gray wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions, so that others will not lose their way. And to those who choose to wander, beyond the walls of our homes in far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. I'd like to see it. Yep, I'll give it a shot. 5, 4, 3.
Perhaps we need an 8th stricture. Defy your empress and be burned alive.
Ooh. I like it. She's saucy. Five, 4, 3. Damn, that was a lot. Alright, gang. I am getting pretty close to wrapping up the stream here. We've been streaming for 3.5 hours. And it's approaching an hour and a half now in... It's the Duke on a litter. Approaching 3.5 hours. Sorry. Hour and a half here of Dishonored 2. I'm here on level 3, the Vice Overseer's office. Holding closed rooftop, closed lobby. On the Oracular Order by Douglas Harwickle, historian. Much has been said about the blind sisters of the Oracular Order. Okay, maybe these aren't witches. I don't know. In truth, their eyes function just as well as yours or mine. However, they do endeavor to become blind to distractions and frivolities. They will, if necessity bids them, walk among us, wearing richly hued blindfolds or otherwise covering their eyes. In this way, they remain at all times ready to see things clearly. Decisions are made during cloistered gatherings. Though no others are permitted to observe, the process was described to me, so I render it here with permission. A room is prepared with heavy incense and blessings from the strictures. In a circle sit 30 or more sisters of our order until the room is brimming. We will hear no topic lest we have each had adequate time to research. Several outcomes will be discussed, and some sisters are specifically tasked with advancing less popular or unlikely scenarios. It is not permitted to remain silent. Every voice must be heard. It may take some time to arrive at a decision, and by then all are quite versed in the myriad consequences and may have lengthy advice for all contingencies. When an opinion is written, it may be as short as a sentence or fill 20 pages, yet still one last sister must approve it, the High Oracle herself. Oh. That's where I've been. Well, we can go down or we can go up, but I think we'll save that exploration for next time. I think we'll leave it here. Ice Age in several thousand years worth of time. Good grief. Yeah, like I said, I've heard the books were good. The movie seems like something I should like. I'll give it a shot. Alright, everybody. Thanks very much for hanging out with me in the chat this evening. We are quitting here, though. We'll have to pick it up next time. Very rarely in this game do you get through an entire mission in one play session. They're long, long missions with many digressions. Alright, those of you catching up on YouTube, thanks for doing so. Everybody in the chat, thanks for hanging out with me this evening. Appreciate it. Next week we'll resume our regular Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time streams. Thanks very much, Dave. It was a pleasure to bring it to you. Thanks, Walter. Thanks, Kira. Villainous Idiot, thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it. There was another dude, Nate. Nate was here earlier. If he's still here, thanks for coming. Publican was here. Max was here. I think that's about the crew that we had this evening. Until next time, everyone, take care. I will see you around.